Holy fucking shit. Hello. At everyone live. Okay, I am barely set up right now. Like, barely. Let me get this message to everyone who knows. Hello, B. Yes, it is my desktop I got. And if you look at this, you can there. You can see all my displays are out of rec again. Okay, so this one is main. So now I need to figure out again. Oh, right, I can just see which one is which. Wait, if no, this is this one. So that is that one that needs to go up here and invert it. I just noticed I don't have chat on stream, but yeah, and this goes here. More like this, and this is my monitor setup. Yep. Well, usually, wait a moment. Wait, what? No, this one should be inverted. Oh god. I got it wrong again. This needs to be like that, right? Oh, yep. I always gotta do this again because my capture card, what does actual programming mean? This is not actual programming. I just put it in there. Maybe more people will click on it. Okay, let me get some music. Why is it just giving me sad stuff? Like the first four the first four songs it like recommends me are just sad stuff. Yeah, let's go with this one. Is the audio good? I hope it is. Well, my audio might be a bit worse because I'm like moving back and forth right now. Right, I wanted to do this. Go here, go here. Well, none of this is actual programming, so I am off to a really good start. There we have chat. Right over the Fedora logo. I recently found a bottle, like a soda bottle with a very satisfying pop. So yeah. Sorry for being so late today. I am absorbed into web novels again. Let me like novel updates.com. We will get to programming. Sorry for blinding you here. few minutes, that's got dark. Yeah, the one that I have been absorbed into again, I have returned it. It's with a comma. Oh yeah, this one. It's it's a Korean one. Some Goya on YouTube. Welcome. The one you are up-reading? Yes, I was up-reading this rap novel, that's why it's so late today. But yeah. The thing is, last time I was like, okay, I wanna read this again like a couple days ago. Then I go here, latest releases. All the releases are gone. Like, no releases. Novelty or DMC ate the shit out of it. Ugh. So yeah, that was a fun one. OMZ has an update. Yeah. There we go. No, not PyCharm. We want CLion. Yeah. There is another website. Oh, it's over there. There is another website. It's just called fucknovelpeer.com. And it basically has like a ton of the other ones. They're like, if you go here, I have there. And what I basically did then was use a Chrome extension to extract all of these nearly 300 chapters into EPUB. So I could just read them on my ebook reader. Yeah. Okay. So... Right, last time I was stuck inside here. Yeah. Okay. Then I think for this I'm just not gonna do it. I'm gonna continue just rendering it in C because I did not find a way to do it like in between when last stream happened, so now I gotta figure out what I actually wanna do. What am I gonna do? Let me open up main. So, like what are these error reports all the time? Yeah. So we'll just go here. Yeah, no, OMZ is updated. So, okay. Then. Oh. What? Multiple definitions of render interface. Ah. Interface asm. Right. Right, I should have commented all of that out. Yeah, now it does that, now I can do that, and all of this works again. Wait, what? Why is this at 5? Right, why is that at 5? So left interface we have player position, we have player health and enemies alive. Enemies alive get set to 0 every frame, and here it for enemy mount, enemy. Yeah. So after the enemies have moved and after the respawner has been in action, it here then puts the enemies again on the it resets the visual grid and puts the enemies on it again, renders them on it again, and then here it should do enemies plus plus. Okay, I'm just gonna do enemies alive equal enemies alive plus 1. Let's just... Yeah, now I have 5, okay. Yeah, okay, that seemed... No. Yeah, see, it... For some reason there's... enemies alive, even though there shouldn't be any. What? That is very weird. Okay. Let's just do that and... Or no. Let's... Okay, like that. Breakpoint. Remove all breakpoints. Yeah, no, that is the respawn. Yeah, here. Okay. Let's see what is wrong. Enemies alive. Yeah, here we have it. 1, yes. 2, 3. Sorry. Oh. I woke up with a really, really dry throat again. It was... Wow. Okay. That is 5. Then... let's check the... Okay. Yeah, I am drinking. I am drinking water. It's just my throat. My throat is just being special today. Okay. Then let's just... Okay. The frame time. Because I just... Damn. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that got to 5. It also gets to 5 here. Okay, one thing I gotta do. What's the ASCII code for A? ASCII table. The annoying thing is, so many of the websites for ASCII tables are just throw cookies in your face. That's so little for a text game. I gotta find a good ASCII table again that doesn't ask me for cookies. Oh, that's not a good table. Yeah, sure. Let me just ASCII table, make the bookmark. Where do we have a 96? Okay. Let me just register this. Registers. Oh. Oh. Oh ho ho. Oh ho ho. That is nice. Okay, then actually let me move this to top right. Oh ho ho. The game has changed. I have registers. Okay. Then I still I can also turn on all of these. I want to change this value. Set value, there we go. And I wanted to change it to 97. Because what will happen now, if the next iteration goes, it should walk left. So we get through here. Yep, that reaches 5, and then we go there. Okay, next one it's gonna go left because it already was here. But yeah, that still goes to 5. Okay, and then... What? Ah, God. Okay. Then this is gonna be weird, but... Okay, we get here, we go 1 forward, and 97. Or can I just... Let's see if that works. I don't think it will. Oh yeah, go here, okay. Nope, that just sets it to D again, because of course it does. Let me just make it back to that, so I don't confuse myself. 97. Okay, no, this is not. Enemy mount. Let's make that just one. Let's just rerun this. Yeah. But can I see the flags? Which yeah, I can. Okay. Basically all the important registers. Okay. Okay. Then we go here and we set our char and we just set it to 97. Well, what I could also do is char c equal yeah. Whatever here. Well, not C, but you instead of this, and then I should be able to just, because now the value is just here and I can just change it without any anything overriding it. Okay, so I'm running into the enemy now. Can get rid of this one. Okay, it counts one enemy. It still counts one enemy. What the heck? Enemies alive 1. Then let's go here. Enemies group. This bugger. Health is free. Why is health set to free? Okay, yep. Do you use Linux or Mac OS? Linux, hello, sorry. I was a bit too absorbed right now, but this is Linux. Fedora in this case. But I wouldn't. Yeah, but just yeah. Fedora with Gnome. I first used Fedora on my laptop, which I'm actually using to stream right now, but I'm also dual booting because sometimes I do need Windows. I wish I didn't, but sometimes I do. And yeah, I've tried Ubuntu in the past, but it's always not my thing. Switch, okay. Not my thing. But yeah. Why is health being yeah, that's Ubuntu sucks, don't try it. A friend of mine has now started using Ubuntu. Before he just used Windows. The only reason he used Ubuntu is because he was using also Ubuntu in WSL when he was doing stuff. Okay, I gotta... So the enemy hasn't spawned yet, otherwise... No, the enemy has been spawned. Has it been spawned inside of the wall? Wait, can it actually happen? Let me rerun this. Wait, No. Okay, let me just quickly. Okay. This Linux Mint, from my experience, is super similar to Windows, like 99% similar. It's just that it's Linux. Okay. The thing is, like, already with just Ubuntu, he has, because he's on a laptop, so he has like some proprietary driver shit probably. So first his headset isn't working. He only gets like audio output from his headset, and like the microphone on his headset isn't doing anything. And then his Wi-Fi is also just having issues at times. Okay, so layout. Can I just kinda put this to the bottom of it, please? Code string servers. What? Okay, I don't care about this. I care about putting this on the bottom. Okay, whatever. Wait. What the? Okay, now you can't. Okay. I'm just trying to get like a restart default layout. There we go. It's something good going, but whatever. It's really good for proprietary drivers from what I have heard. I'm telling this Endeavor OS. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, I've also had, like, on laptops, Linux is not great just because of sometimes you have hardware that just doesn't wanna play well with like default drivers. But in Endeavor OS. Okay. What is Endeavor based on? Builders? Oh, it's an Arch based. I don't know if I would recommend him an Arch based distro. I don't know if I would recommend him that. Yeah. The fuck is this? It's a game. I can show you. Currently it just plays itself. Let me go here. Let me uncomment this. Build and then go back here. It's a small game. The character is the @ sign there, enemies are the X's. Currently it's just set to one enemy, but yeah. And currently I'm just figuring out a bug that I'm having, where enemy health is being reset. Okay, okay. Oh, I still have the enemy move as a vector 2 function. Well, whatever. But yeah, only if the health is over 1. But here already, alright, and this here is assembly. Oh yeah. like using assembly. Okay. I do need my entity.h here. Just to quickly know. Right, okay. Position gets set to 0 and health also gets set to 0. Yeah, it subtracts HP from the damage, or damage from HP, that way around. Then test. Okay, is it maybe failing the test? Oh, that would be annoying to figure out. My back B. What's next did you get? Anything good? But yeah, this. This should just work, right? If okay, then instead of test, oh, hi Proper Smart. Suddenly everyone here. Okay, no, I'm just gonna check out GDB. The best chips ever made. Homemade? Yo, I've tried making homemade chips. Nope. Let's not use GDB actually. Can I? Okay. Let's see. Let me just. Do I not? Huh? No, I have a. What? What? Why is debug mode not working right now? What? Oh, it. Ah. There we have the problem. I can get rid of that line and okay. Now it works again. Working on my period correct 98 XP machine. Pentium 4 brisket with Intel AM650 chipset. Holy! Nice, that sounds like an awesome project. Hello, Vala. Nice to see you. Okay. And let me just. There we go. Then. 97. Okay. I want to see the disassembly of this, please. Show assembly. There. Yes. Now we get into it. That is what I want. Okay, we go here also. Open up the enemy. It has 3 health. There. Call player move. Okay. I'm just gonna put. Wait, let me put. Did it? No. Okay. Put a breakpoint here. Okay. No. Wait. Okay, we have 1 and. Why is it just going over this breakpoint? Okay. Well, whatever. For some reason, health is free again. For some reason, health is. Why did it do that? I finally had the assembly. I think. Pretty sure it's JetBrains CLion. Yes. CLion. Go Can I... About... Okay, it's showing nothing sensitive, but CLion. It's an IDE you pay money for. Okay. Okay, now it respects the breakpoint there. Okay. I don't know why it didn't respect it earlier. Okay. Then this one and here, okay. And now it doesn't respect the breakpoint anymore. What is this? Okay. Yeah, it does not want to respect the breakpoint. Can I... Nope, it's... Player move is not in here. We have main. And that's it. Why do we not have... Yeah, we just have all those labels and then... Sometimes we have a call, but... Those aren't in here. Ah... Damn it. Okay. Then the flags are also not gonna help me, I think, actually. And the enemy is still there, but health is 0 because it hasn't printed yet. Oh yeah. And it goes. Okay, I could never pay money for an IDE. You could use it for free, just like new accounts. And then you can just do the test period all the time. Oh yeah, hi Abi. Yeah, I just like the convenience of CLion. VS Code is a bit more... I don't like it as much. Okay. I'm just gonna keep it like this then. That's too much work, to be honest. Wherever just by... Yeah, you could use free ones. I'm fine with this one. I have stopped pirating shit. Okay. Okay. So there is one. It must be either enemy move, but that doesn't make sense because it only returns a vector 2. But then it must be inside of player move, but that is also... Then it must be this one that's messing up. Okay. Then... Enemy spawn and... This. Do that and then we do go into GDB. Okay. We break at player I mean, we can just break at the player attack, honestly. And run. Oh, right. Okay, the enemy just vanished. That makes sense. Running equal 1, no standard bool. Do you want me to show you standard bool? Let's go into standard bool. Yes, no standard bool. Because why do... Because this is standard bool. Like the moment I looked inside the standard bool.h and saw this, I was just laughing my ass off. Define true 1, define false 0. That's why no standard bool. Makes the code more readable. Nah. Yeah. I'm new here. Who are you, my friend? World of Gaming. Hello. I just Ixie. I program. Currently a game. There are no enemies in this game. Quit. Okay, then let me quickly change that here again and change this back. Then we want a breakpoint at player attack and then play next, yes, and run. Okay, Arch Linux, no, Fedora. Fedora with Gnome. I am not that masochistic to use Arch Linux. It's standard practice. Also that some compilers may define true and false with values different than non-zero and zero. Okay. The thing is, I didn't see anything about that inside of standard bool, did I? Like if you just include standard bool, because if defined standard C version over standard C version and standard C version. Oh, if there's a standard C version and that standard C or the C version is over this one. Okay. So yeah, it's... I don't know which C version that is, but yeah. And then if it's C++, it just defines bool as bool, because C has C++ has bools. But yeah. At C17. Wait, which one am I using? Okay, I use C11. So wait, it wouldn't do anything. It wouldn't do anything, right? So let me actually check this. C2017-10L. Yeah, that's the C17 standard. So it would not do anything for me. So I can safely ignore it. So, so I could still just like here the define true one and blah, but USC best practices or code safety are not my thing. I just don't care about it too much. Not really, because it's also standard practice to use GCC or Clang, and they have this, but I am just a standard freak who worries if some guy starts compiling my code with his modded TCC. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna mess with compilers and if then my own. But yeah. If I would like just get someone else's code, I wouldn't just compile it with another like compiler that they didn't say and then ask, hey dude, why is it not working? I'm not that kind of guy, but yeah. Okay, let's get back to GDB. Okay, then step into okay, we have our attack, we have CL. Okay, wait, why did it move 100? Let me check again. Wait. Okay, now I'm inside player attack. Move into CL, byte R8. Why is that 100? Sub CL. Wait. Okay. No. Sub. What? Okay. Yeah, fine. Especially if you're not doing embedded, it's more than fine. In embedded world, there are custom controllers. Okay. I did notice that my memory usage went up when I used the game version you sent on Discord. What do you mean, B? Which version on Discord? Why did it move 100? Let me entity age. Yeah, defense is offset 4. But then why did it move 100 into CL? Like, wait, no. Huh? Okay. Good. Then apparently my fault for misunderstanding. Right, it moved. It's 100 hex. I only care about those first two numbers. Okay, I'm stupid. The very early one of Terminal Game, I think a month ago. Okay. Oh, yum. But yeah, then let's just continue. I misunderstood my own code. Right, I subtract, it did nothing because CL is 0. Move DL, move add R8 into DL. Right, yeah. DL, which is 3, that's HP. Then subtract, so 1 HP, test. Nothing, so we don't return the kill, we just write DL back into that. And then return void. And then we jump back to main. Okay. And we are somewhere in main, I don't even wanna know. Then let's continue, we move up again. I love how GDB does that. It's it's so weird. Oh yeah. Okay. Then step into, we have 2 there. We have 0 there, compare, yes. Then we subtract, does nothing. Okay, now in DL we have 1 over here. Okay, now we have FF. Test should now trigger. It should recognize it as a signed number. Yes, return kill. So we move the word dead and we move also the byte 0. Okay. Okay, so I don't know where else now there would be something. So I just go left. Okay, what I actually can do. The decode at least works from what I can see. Okay, so R8 has our enemy. So X5 unsigned bytes at R8. Okay. Could you please enable Intel syntax, by the way? No! Wait, no, Intel syntax? Oh, yes. Right. Sorry, I misunderstood. I need some more water. Yes, Intel syntax. I do code in... yeah, Intel syntax is nice. I understand that. I was like... Oh yeah. Let me see. GDB Intel syntax, because like I'm fine with seeing this. I don't care too much. Just when I write, I want to write an Intel syntax. I don't want to write an AT&T. GDB we use Intel. This is assembly style. How to change this assembly syntax to Intel using GDB. There we go. Set this assembly flavor Intel. Let's see. Why was quit copied in there? Yeah, AT&T syntax is worse. Yeah. Like, reading it, I don't have a problem reading AT&T syntax. Because reading it, it's fine for me. Writing it is the problem. Okay, there we go. That's add to the GDB file. You won't have to type it every time. Okay. There is a GDB file. Okay. In GDB. Let me see. Let's see. This takes a moment. I should not have added the total size flag. GDB init file. Let me find it. Okay. Oh. Is it in here? No. cd config. Is it in here? No? Okay, cool. No. Huh? What? Oh, is it? What? Huh? It's usually... Or is it just because it's not like... Because there isn't any, because that's GDB in it. Okay, just make sure the file... Just make the file doesn't exist. Okay, okay. So we just want that. They gotta like type this 4 times if I want to get to that specific layout, or how does it work? GDB scripting syntax. Huh? Come on, I don't want to learn a scripting syntax now. I'm just gonna guess this is good. Where am I? There am I. There. It's just a list of GDB commands. Okay, good. The ones you type in GDB prompt. Okay, fine with that. I am completely fine with that. Then, first off, I want 4024 E9. No, wait. 4066 BF. Let me just write it into 4066 BF, was it that one? Yes. Okay, I just wanna check the memory at that address later, because earlier it... Right, let's just continue step into... we go through all of this, and then we write it back, and it's... Okay, so we do this. Then... X 5 unsigned bytes at R8. Okay, because now health is 1. Good. Then we just continue, and now we do this again. Okay, then just for sanity checking. Okay. The health is still dead, then we step into 0, 0, compare that. We subtract, we put 1 into RDX, we subtract it. Now we test it. We go to return kill and we write those things. Okay. Now again, 5 unsigned bytes at not R8. That looks correct. The first 2 are position. So 0 and 1 are position. 2 is health, and this is attack, and this is defense. Okay. So this should be correct. Yeah, we just return. Why did we get to no up? Whatever. Yeah, this is whatever. Continue. We are at 4 enemies. It shows it correctly. Okay. Then I do want to test this again. How's it? 0x 4066 BF, like that. Okay. So you can see it is still everything as it should be. Because if we now do x5ub at R8, because now that's our next enemy. Yeah, that's position and that's health. Okay. So where? Then we just continue. We again x5ub 0x4066bf. I should copy that command. x5ub 0x. Okay. Yeah, it's copied. Okay. I even copied it with an enter somehow. Then no, just continue with 3 enemies. Okay. The enemy is still at 0. Right. Continue. Okay, now a new enemy spawned. Did our... No, that one didn't. Okay, continue just... Can I do player attack? No. How do I remove a breakpoint? GDB remove breakpoint. Clear command, you can clear breakpoints. Okay. Clear 0x 424E0. Function not defined. Clear player attack. Okay. Let me just... Right now I can't set breakpoints again. Mistake. That was a mistake. But I'm still so confused as to why, like, yeah, it just okay, so for some reason, what I think is the case, for some reason, several enemies just get spawned up there. So, enemy spawn. Okay. Where's the second semicolon? So that would be this one. Right, that's the one that like that case doesn't spawn them there, it actually spawns them correctly. Yeah, no. Yeah, now enemy, like, yeah. Okay, that works. Is it that one? No, it has not spawned an enemy there yet. Okay. This? I'm just gonna check every single one now. But nope, that also doesn't seem to be the case. Like... Oh, okay. I think I got it. The if statement sometimes doesn't. Wait, terminal Tetris? What? Now I get it. But yeah, making Tetris in terminal would also be fun. Probably from just assembly then? But yeah, I get it. Sometimes these if statements just F up. Okay. And I'm just gonna call it result. Random modulo 4. Cannot apply binary operator to long and wait, what? Oh. There we go. I forgot I named it that. That was not a typo naming it that. I just forgot that I named it. Okay, good. Random. Should I just call this Landon? No. That doesn't make it too confusing. Okay. So I basically just want to make it a switch case. Yeah, switch based on result. Search based How do you do let me just yeah. Is it C switch case default? Oh, just call it default. Okay. But basically what happened, it somehow, the result for some reason wasn't 1, 2, 3 or 4, which I don't know how that happens, but apparently happens. Let me... So yeah, yeah. I'm just gonna copy this into here. So now it shouldn't happen, right? Let me just... What? Okay, an enemy walked on top of me somehow. Oh, or is it that the enemy is spawning here? Okay, it might just be that the enemy is spawning there, okay. So then what I also wanna do is back to player position. Go to enemy age. Back to player position. Yeah, here. Player position. Yeah. There. Well, yeah. So then here, if enemies I dot pos equal player position. No. Okay. Dot x equal player position dot x and that. Right now. Yeah, I just need to oops, equal 0. Well, then I could also just while 1 and break. Then I don't need another variable. Okay. Why the hell are we at 158 views? What the? Why is the stream popping off even more than usual? I haven't even streamed for 2 hours yet. It hasn't even been... It's just been an hour and 14 minutes. What the hell? Well. Nice to have you all here. Case 3 has 2 consecutive identical branches. I do not care. This thread's working. This thread. The title? Maybe. Let me just... Who knows, maybe the other thread is also working. But yeah, so this should then just... okay. Yeah, I don't care. Salt, variable, with constant. Okay, so okay, it builds. Okay, let me just like move up here. Okay, you can see like several times where enemies just spawn like outside of somewhere, like outside of the area. It's funny. Okay, I wanna try something. So it's yeah, enemy. Wait, no, there. Okay, an enemy has moved on top of me. Wait, no. Okay. Something has happened. I can just walk through enemies. Why can I do that? Why can I just walk through enemies? Just a tip, you can convert all x equals 0 with not x. Okay. Wait, let me see. So here I can just do wait. Which x equals 0 do you mean? Because here I'm just checking if the enemy doesn't... I'm just checking that the enemy does not spawn on top of me. Right. Enemy health. Ah! So, like this, okay. Wait. Yep. Okay. I also just noticed if I have that many enemies can spawn on top of each other. Okay, you know what? I don't care. Enemies can spawn on top of each other. But yeah, why can I move through enemies? That is now the question of today. Because that wasn't possible here, like I just move here. Welcome to enemy collision worlds, you will suffer. Okay, no, here I cannot move through an enemy, okay. I just gather some more of them. You know, I can't just walk through them here. No, but if I change it to 10... I don't know, yeah. I can suddenly... Okay. What? So... I just get that the... isn't there, okay. That means no halloo for this game. Hmm? What do you mean? I'll check enemies. Oh! Yes. Why? Because of this. I gotta make... I gotta figure out how to change this. Good. Because I have two standard files. Because I cannot read one from the other, as far as I understand it. So that is before spawning another enemy, check the destination self for the newly spawned enemy. If there's an enemy there already, then go to the next call. So, yeah. Yeah, I need to implement that, but I told myself, okay, enemies spawning on top of each other. I don't care. So yeah. God. Holy. Just doing some stretching. Just stretching my arms. Like stretching your upper body just feels so good for some reason. Like putting your arms to the side, extending them, and then just pushing your hands back. Like, you can feel it in your chest and all the way through your arms and into your fingers. It's crazy. There. Do remember, everyone, do some drinking, do some stretches, and all of that. It's the sensation of freedom for your bones. More so than muscles, I would say. Okay, but yeah, I gotta figure out a way to make all of this, no, don't need that one anymore, I haven't used it, but yeah, all of this stuff like into somehow one file. I could probably just, do like, I could just probably write a file that then populates these, but I don't know if that works. But no, that I think that yeah, no, that could work. Okay, I'm gonna test it in a moment. Oh yeah, there we have a ton of enemies, and I cannot just walk through them anymore. Hey, I can kill them faster than they spawn, but only because they're just all like nestled to me. Like, they're just all on me. But yes, okay. So if I'm not completely stupid, I could do if, no. If and def enemy amount and if, and maybe just do this and then wait, and or grid size or interface height or interface width, then okay, I gotta figure out I would basically just make a macro that reads from a file. That reads, yeah. See, open file. Oh yeah. So if not, then file point. Yeah, f open config. Not any. Doesn't matter what I name it, I think. Read mode, okay. No, right. I don't even need a file pointer as the question, but I just have like this for now. Okay. So basically I would just want to make a macro that reads from a file and then just puts everything in here. I would probably have an easier time writing it in assembly. Okay, for that though it would just be data. And then these here wouldn't be defined. Okay, I will have to look at that again. Wait. Where do I have that? Oh, of course the data's on my laptop. Wait, if I'm lucky. Aha. Okay. So let me just open the syscall table again. But yeah, 2 is open. Then no, not that. RDI is the file name, so we would move config file name define byte. Then we also define byte config.ini. Yeah, that would just be. Let me see. Nelson RO data. What is that? Right, read only. Okay. So that would be read only data, but I don't want to make it read only. Okay, so then instead of this, I would actually want to reserve bytes instead of define them. Okay, then. Yeah. So section BSS. Yeah, let's work with indents again. Like global, I think I would have to put like this. I'll see. So okay, each of them would just be one byte. No, what? Yes? 8 bits, yeah, 1 byte. Alright, man. I made another mistake. I still need to call reserve byte. Yes, like this. Okay, good. And then also instead of size, let's call it buffer, because this down here would then be size equal to 1 byte. Okay. Yes, okay. That's just reserved memory, but with no data written to it. Then I would. Okay. Okay. I don't have that code in here anymore. Let me just do this for now. Because before I also God, okay, how would I do this again? No, this would just be the date. So okay, just config file name. Yes, tests. Okay, then syscall table open. So RSI is flags, 0 it would just be read. RDX is mode. Wait, flags and mode. Let me check. Flags is okay. Flags is so things mode. Oh, modes are read only, write only, read write. Okay, and then flags are create directory. Several other things, but yeah. Full list of creation flags. There are a couple. Oh wow. Okay. But yeah, 0 is what I want. Then syscall. Then check and okay. Then actually also do this and also include common. And then I want a new file. Common.inc. Why does it recognize it as an whatever? Then let me also just grab exit. Include ISO 6x6. What's ISO 6x6? GCC blah blah blah. Ah, interesting. Okay. Okay, this is actually a nice file. Then you don't always have to do this stuff. But, that is not this kind of file. It's not. just used to include here. Wait, shouldn't I... Wait, let me check. Let me check something. Okay, no, I can include it above the text section. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter that it's not in the text section. Okay. So then I basically have the file open. And then I wanna read the file. Here we are. So we move our RAX contains the file pointer. We move it into... I have some code from another project that I'm just copying. So... Do I need R10 in this case? No. Or do I do something with RDI? No? Wait, what? Wait. What? Oh! Right, I've already... Right. So what I do next is the read syscall, right? And for that I already have moved RX into RDI. Which in this case is the file descriptor. Okay. So I move the file descriptor into RDI, that's like that. Then I do want to have file buffer. How big should I make the file buffer? I think that's a bit excessive. Let me just go with this for now. File buffer size equal there. Oh wait, oops. There we go. Okay, so then we have the address of the file buffer here. Then we have the file buffer size, syscall. X, okay, check if the read failed and compare it to 0 if it's an empty file. Okay. That file, exit, read fail and empty file, okay. No for bad for read fail, okay. These ones. So I can just... Oh! What? Wait. What the... Okay. I'm not gonna do it like that. Whatever. Okay. Read. I also still need these ones. No file, but very. Section data. Yeah, we have read file, bad file, and no file. Right. No, I just need read file, empty file. That was the one. Okay, let me just do this. Empty file. Empty file. Empty file length. Right, I also still want to have unable to open common ink, no such file. Where did it put the common? But it's right here. Also, I should probably put that. That's that. I don't know. H files. Wait, entity H. Yeah, okay, that includes it like this now. I don't know. Yeah, okay. But why can it not, like, common ink move here? Like, it's here. Okay. But no, that's without the dot there. Just call it common because it doesn't matter what it's named. Yes, yeah, now I at least don't have syntax weirdness. Unable to include no such file directory. What? Like, huh? Okay, what? It's right there. Very, very weird. Okay. Then I'll be right back. Need to take a short break. And I'm back. Okay. What's this song? Rose. Aloha, yeah. Let me go here. But yeah, the moment I was in the toilet, I figured out what the issue was. So, what happens is the assembling stage works. It assembles the file. Well, it's already assembly, but it still assembles it. And what happens then, it goes to the linking stage. The thing is, the linking stage happens here. And this is where it is expecting. That's where it is expecting this to be. Yeah. God, I have so many tabs open again. So, and I mean, just go here. Can I somehow okay, I will rename this to what if it's just dot include? Okay, let's name it dot. Or the thing is that the file name, it doesn't matter at all. Just called SMake. What? I just want to copy this line. Asm ink sources. Asm ink. And then what I just want to do is copy these. CMake copy file. Copy file from source directory to binary directory. You may consider using configure file with copy only option. Unlike file copy, it creates a file level dependency between input and output. That is, if the file of the input file is modified, the system will rerun CMake to reconfigure the file and generate the build system again. Configure file. Input the path to the input file. So, configure file. Wait, no. Asm. Can it just be asm ink sources? Well, I hope so. Output path to the output file or directory. A valid path is treated with respect to the value of CMake current binary directory if the oh yeah, it outputs all of these just good. Copy, paste. Okay, at least it can also read them now. Where? Oh, right. Where? Multiple definition of start. Great. Global start and what? No. There aren't multiple. Oh, maybe it's. Yeah. Multiple definition of start and first defined here. Okay. Well, then I somewhere, somehow, somewhen need to call this. I'm not using any registers that would need saving here. Do I? Do I use any registers here? No, RDX is... Don't... No, RBX, that's RBX. Okay, RDX is... Yeah. RSI, RDX, RDI, RAX. Yeah. Yeah, those are fine. Those are fine. R8, R9, fine. Okay, okay. Wait, no, that's also called read file. Oops. So then I just, in my main, I just want to call open file and global open file. The thing is, okay. Let's just... fucking... Okay, wait, sorry, I didn't look. Currently troubleshooting a motherboard from 2004 with... and I still need to... A-bit went bust later in 2008. It's alive for some reason. The motherboard doesn't boot with the 4-pin CPU power cable plugged in? Wow, okay. Is maybe something wrong with the plug? Like, that... But without the pin, that is... That is interesting without the pin. Huh. Void open file. Right now I can just... I don't need to make main age, yes, delete. I can just throw it into standard age. I didn't want to close that. Standard age. Yeah. Okay. Let me just void open file. There we go, open file. Okay. Right. Anything else? Alright, grid size buffer, enemy amount buffer not defined. What? Oh, X. Okay, now? Yes, okay. It will probably, something will probably go wrong. Yes. It couldn't open file. Okay. Hey, I have error messages for once. Well, because you need error messages, otherwise you just can't. Okay. So, what was the message? Couldn't open file. Couldn't open the file. Bad file. What? Config ini. Ah, yes. Okay. I completely forgot to even make that file. Okay. Just copy it. Couldn't open the file? It's called config ini. And it's here. What? Wait, what? Hey? Reading symbols from... I'm confused. What? Okay. I should have put the... I should have put the breakpoint somewhere else. What is going on here? Okay, something with my GDB init file is not wrong. Is wrong. Okay. B 0. Can I do main plus 27? Make breakpoint pending on future shared library load. Run. The program is not being run. Okay, clear main plus 27. Okay. B 0x400531. Run. Got an open file, exited normally. What? Okay. B 0x4005 B40052C. What? B at OX40052C. Why can I not make a breakpoint at the memory address? Okay. Just B main run. Wait. Why is there a breakpoint now? Wait, why did the breakpoint just suddenly... What? Okay, can I now break 0x40052C? Yes. Breakpoint for pending. Continue. Exited normally. What the hell? Wait, no. Quit. This. Okay, something here is just going wrong. Okay, this. B main. Run. Step. No, wait. For this one, step into, and now step over. GDB step over. Next. Haha. Step into. There we go. Okay. So. EAX is to remove that and there. X one string at RDI config ini. Hey, that is what we want. Yes. Config ini, we want to open that one. Move RSI, nothing. EDX 0, yes. Syscall. And that's an error. Because if I read one string at rex, cannot access memory at yes. Why though? Like, why? That is... That is confusing. What? Like, why? The config ini is there. And there's something written in it. Why can I not read it? Like, I have been able to read files. Like, that should work. Okay, here it... Here it would do this. But that would just be the value that is at that position. And what this is just like the first argv1. That's just good night. I'm gonna go exhausted working on this PC. Sleep well, Papa. Thank you for joining in as always. Have a good rest. See you. Okay. Snuffer, move for Cisco test. Bad file. Good luck, thank you, thank you. So why would it? Why would this happen? Okay, NAS 1264 parser SM and LD-O Anaconda parser O. Parser SM failure more than one input file specified. No such file or directory? Did I just mistyped it. There we go. Yes, and then Anaconda test pi. No symbol table is loaded. Okay. GDB file anaconda. Yes, b start run test.py. Okay, step into. Okay, let me. That doesn't. Okay. So x print one string at RDI. No, that's definitely what I want. And that's what the other program also gave me. Like, yeah, it also just gave me that. RDI just has config ini. It's just at different memory locations, but yeah. Okay, step into exit. No, okay, that works. That works. RX and that just works. Why? Alright, if I that file anaconda b start run test py step into syscall, okay, and then read me one string at rex. Okay, no, that it can't do, but okay. Okay, fair enough. Step into, because then here it first has the read file, blah blah blah. X. Do that. Syscall. Okay, no, it read 21 bytes. That's what it did. And then I would just x1 string at 0x400401138 0x401138. Yes. But for some reason, it already fails after the syscall. Why? Like... It can import this. Like... I don't understand it. Config file name. B open file. Huh? Hey? Huh? Okay, Okay. So I just run GDB again. Okay. That just worked. Why is BTOP not running here? Weird. For some reason BTOP was just not running. Okay, so next. Let's just do it without any copying. Yeah, no extra lines, okay. Go here, go here. But then it always puts me into this one, like as if I pressed lay next 5 times. That is weird. And now if I do run, for example, no. Okay, couldn't open the file. Okay, no. Open file. And now run. Step into. Okay, let's just see what the hell it's now at RDI. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so that was definitely not it. But that before just also wasn't it, okay. So... quit, yes. GDB, you are weird. I don't know what's going on. B, open file, run, step into, move absolute. Yeah, I just, like, if I check again, x1 string at RDI, oops, x1 string at RDI. Config any! Just what I want! Like... Or if I also did 1x at 0, x4050d7, config any! Step into and syscall and my... Okay. Like for some reason, this being here doesn't work. Even though like standard O is here, and like it's right next to it. Okay, I think I don't know what's going on. Okay, one thing I can try is just do F open config any. Didn't like that. Where did I... No. Why can't I just... Ah. Let me just... like... Wait, no. Let me just... put it here. And just see, like, it just needs to make that file pointer. Is something wrong with my terminal? Okay, something's wrong with my terminal. Like... F, Tmax, server, terminate. Yes, okay. CD programming, just that. Okay, this works again. This, for some reason my terminal was just like, nope, I'm out. Let me quickly... Ah, yeah. Right. I need to, nano startup, there we go. I said some stuff that wasn't working. Anyway, you know what? Like, okay. Right. Ah, right, I crashed CLion accidentally. Right, because CLion was running in the terminal. Like, I started it from the terminal, so when I closed it, when I just crashed the terminal, it of course stopped CLion. What the hell? It just says it all the time. I don't know why. Okay, there's a config ini here. There's a config ini here. There's a config ini here. And let me just copy this from here. Can it do this? I don't believe so. Prove me wrong. Okay, it can read it. Why can it read it? Who knows? Okay, then delete this one. Yeah, I don't That is one of the reasons I don't like CMake. RM config. So okay, I figured it out. This is stupid. Okay, let's get rid of this again, then open file. Here we have open file. Do we have server defined standard? Yes, we have. Okay. I will just build it. And it's read the file. So, you wanna know what's wrong? You wanna know what the hell is wrong? When I run the program from this folder, it looks for config.ini, not inside this folder where the executable is. It looks in it in this folder from where I run it. So, what if I do that? Couldn't open the file. What if I do this? Could open the file apparently. Okay, I don't know. Yep. I'm just gonna leave it at this for today because, oh my god, this is stupid error. Wow, a stupid error. A really stupid error. Like, let me try one last thing. What if I just programming terminal misredemption just go here. Okay, no, I can't execute it because it would just, I can't execute it, yeah. Okay, this would probably just work because then I would be inside of this folder with the config.ini. Okay, that is so stupid. Okay, anyway. I'm gonna end stream because I just remembered again, yesterday I needed to return a book to the library, so now I have to pay a fine. Cool. It's probably just 50 cents or something like euro, but still, annoying. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will catch you... I don't know yet if I'm streaming tomorrow, so that is still on the table. Otherwise, next Saturday. Probably earlier than today, but yeah. Thanks for joining in, and see ya.